All right, so I have a doubleheader wedding weekend starting today, and when my boyfriend got up for work this morning, he realized that the light was on in my car, and he tried to start it because he is a sweetheart, and figured out that the battery was dead. And this kind of inspired me to make this like doubleheader wedding weekend survival video. Thankfully, I have jumper cables in my car, and my boyfriend was able to just be a little bit late to work and drop my car like way before I even would need to leave for the wedding. That just like goes to show you how important it is to be prepared for any possible mishap that might happen. So even though I was able to start it early and not really have to worry about it, say he hadn't noticed and I was out the door to the wedding when I realized that my battery was dead, things would have been a little bit more stressful and a little bit different. Number one, like I said, I have jumper cables in my car. If you don't have jumper cables in your car, go buy some right now, because it's so much easier to ask your neighbor or your roommate or somebody to just really quickly come help you get a jump versus like calling AAA and waiting. I mean, you never know how long it might take. For me, I always leave extra time when I'm leaving for a wedding. So today I don't have to go super far. It's only about an hour and a half. So I was planning to give myself minimum 40 minutes extra, but I was honestly probably gonna give myself at least an hour. So I would have been fine. I'm sure I would have been able to find someone to come help me. Anyways, so to get into explaining how I survive back-to-back weddings in one weekend. Yesterday I had a shoot that lasted about 5 hours, and I'm already feeling pretty sore and tired. So first thing that I'm gonna do, I just woke up. Obviously, I'm not like camera glammed for you guys, but I'm gonna drink a ton of water. Like, I'm probably gonna drink this whole bottle. And I'm going to stretch, roll out. All right, so when I am getting ready for any wedding, but especially back-to-back weddings, I just want my morning to be getting dressed, getting hair and makeup, and eating, and not worrying about getting my gear together, getting my stuff together. So I do all of this the night before. So last night, I brought everything out right by my living room door, so all I have to do is take it down in my car. I have a whole pack of water, vitamin waters, just because like people talk about having like the wedding day hangover, where like you just get so dehydrated that you feel like you have a hangover, and that's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be fair to my second day bride if I'm just like really chugging along because I'm super dehydrated and worn out. So I leave a little sugar, you know, it'll be something that I really want to drink because I love them. I have my styling kit all ready to go. I have some packs of my favorite trail mix, something that when I eat it during the wedding day, it's easy. I can just grab a handful here and there, and it's like nuts and fruit and things that are really good, gonna give me energy, gonna stick with me, not just like having a bag of chips or something like that. And this is the outfit that I plan to wear tomorrow, but I'm bringing it with me today because you literally never know what might happen. I have a bra, underwear, socks, pants, a dress, just because like for example, a couple of weeks ago, I drove an hour and a half to go to a museum, and the second I pulled into the parking lot, I spilled my entire cup of coffee like into my crotch. And thankfully I was wearing black pants, so it was okay, but like I'm not gonna have time to sit around and like try to dry my pants on the heaters in the car, or like go to a store and buy a new outfit because I got mine all dirty. So I'm bringing this outfit. I probably won't need it and I'll just save it for tomorrow, but like you can never be too careful. Styling stuff. And I charged up all of my batteries last night. I erased all of my memory cards last night, have them in the camera, ready to go. So all I have to do when I get to the wedding is turn my camera on. All right, if you are not cooking yourself a healthy breakfast that is going to stick with you throughout the day before you go shoot a wedding, you need to start doing that. I don't know how you can expect that you can make it through a wedding day functioning as efficiently as you need to on like a cup of coffee and a granola bar. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna be dragging. It's 8:30 a.m. now. I'm probably not gonna eat a meal until like 6 p.m. So we're having kale, we are having eggs, we are having whole wheat toast, that's what we're having. Your body needs fuel. Like, you are gonna be on your feet, you're gonna be running around, and you might be nervous in the morning and not feeling hungry, not feeling like you want to eat a breakfast, but like, trust me, just choke it down. Breakfast, check. I'm on my second one of these. I haven't even had coffee yet because I'm prioritizing hydration. And I know I'm gonna have to pee a lot on the way there. So I'm definitely gonna give myself an hour. I'm probably gonna grab a sandwich or something like that before I get there. I'm not someone who thinks that you have to wear all black when you're photographing a wedding. This is plain and subdued enough. I can bend over easily. I'm not gonna be like flashing anyone. I'm not gonna be flashing anyone here. Lots of movement, and I think it just kind of like fits my personality a little bit more than just wearing all black. All right, so to feel totally on top of my game, I'm going to take all the supplements that I always take. I'm not gonna go into detail about exactly what they are because you really should talk to your doctor about what they recommend for you, but I always feel best when I take them, so I'm definitely taking them this morning. I'm also gonna bring ibuprofen because you never know when you might get a headache or a backache, whatever. I'm gonna bring my Deep Blue, which is a nice rub that you can put on sore muscles. And then I am prone to indigestion and belly aches, so I'm gonna bring some medicine for that just in case I don't wanna be, you know, feeling crampy during the wedding day. These are Old Reliable. I put Dr. Scholl's inserts inside just because I'm definitely going to be standing for my nerves today. All right, we're just going to double check that my car's going to start because it died earlier and I just want to make sure. Looking good. I got gas a couple of days ago, so we got plenty of gas. Okay, so I made it to Ipswich and I have about 50 minutes until I am supposed to be at the venue. So I decided to stop at a cafe and I'm gonna grab a bagel and just kind of go over the timeline again. Probably round up all of the Instagram handles for the vendors, and so I don't have to be like trying to find them if I want to tag them in stories and stuff. And I'm only like 5 minutes away from the venue, so I'm gonna try to get there a little bit early just so I can have a look around. It's like crazy windy today. Like, don't be fooled by the sunny weather. It is like insanely windy, so I'm gonna see if I can try to find some places inside because I just feel like maybe being outside for the whole portrait session is not gonna happen. So gonna go fortify. I'm not even really feeling super hungry, but it just makes sense to grab something really quickly. I just pulled in to the venue and holy crap, look at this place. I'm so pumped. Like, we're definitely taking photos in front of the building. I'm 20 minutes early, which is perfect for me. I'm just walking around the venue really quickly to do a little location scouting. It's hella windy outside. I'm really hoping we can get a few shots, but we will just have to see. Getting a slight blockage with these trees, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, how cute is this little garden? So many epic locations. I'm super pumped. Like this cool, like, secret garden thing. We could get them like walking through this path. I don't think they're having an outside ceremony, but this looks like where it would be. When I took their engagement photos, we did dancing in a gazebo, so it'd be really cute to like recreate that. So this little guy folds up nice and small, but it unfolds as like this cart with wheels. So I'm gonna use it to bring in all of my styling stuff and my snacks, etc. All right, we are ready to rock and roll. Of this venue. So there's not really much to do while everyone's eating, so I am resting these puppies. 2 hours left of wedding number 1. I'm feeling pretty good. My back is a little sore, my feet are a little bit sore, but other than that, I've been feeling really energized, and it's just been a really awesome day so far. Just like a really easy wedding, a really easy couple, and I couldn't really have asked for anything better. Just wrapped up wedding 1. It was such an awesome wedding. I'm feeling really good. You know, it's always like interesting to get back into shooting weddings after the winter's break. I only had January off because I had a wedding in December, but yeah, I'm like actually feeling really good. I'm tired, but I think that all that preparation really like helped, and I'm super excited for tomorrow. It's 10:30 p.m. but you're lying to yourself if you think that you're gonna want to fill up in the morning. So save yourself the trouble and just do it before you get home. Alright, so I just got home from my wedding, and even though it's super late, I'm just gonna back everything up. I just like to be super meticulous. So I always shoot on 2 cards, and I'll leave all of the photos from the day on one of the cards until I deliver the gallery. So that way I have them on the card, on the hard drive, and heaven forbid something happens to either of those things, I have at least one other backup. So something that I am trying really hard to do is not do this. Is to do this, sit up nice and tall, because my back is definitely feeling really sore. Like I said, I had a 5-hour shoot yesterday, plus I just shot a 9-hour wedding day on top of the fact that I also drove 3 hours, and my back is just not in the best shape. So I'm gonna be using my heating pad tonight. My boyfriend's gonna probably give me a back rub, which is nice, and just trying to be really conscious of my posture. Drank a bunch of water on the way home. And I know my feet are also gonna hurt a lot, so I'm probably gonna give my feet a little rub down so that I'm ready to go for tomorrow. Something that happens to me after a wedding, after a shoot, after a busy day, in that posture, is that I just get really excited. I have a lot of trouble sleeping anyways, but when I have something on my mind or something that happened in the day that was really exciting, like I'm really looking forward to editing these photos, and I'm probably gonna be like running through the day in my mind and thinking about like what went well, what I could do differently. It makes it like nearly impossible for me to fall asleep at night, but it's super important that I get a good night's sleep. So something that I've been using lately that I have found to be super helpful is I've been listening to guided sleep meditation and sleep hypnosis from Sleep Cove on Spotify. My feet are super sore from yesterday, so I'm gonna roll this lacrosse ball. I'm actually gonna wear my slippers on the drive there and put my shoes on when I get there. Bagel time. About to head inside. I'm gonna rub a little bit of this on my feet because I just put on my shoes and I was like, ugh, when I started walking around. So I'm finally all done with the doubleheader wedding weekend. I had a really quick, easy drive from the venue to my mom's house, just like over town, and I'm definitely feeling it. I would say that when I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty sore throughout the day. It was pretty hard. It was a lot of stairs in the venue. It was definitely a harder day than yesterday. One more time, I'm just gonna do a really quick stretch before bed, because even though the wedding's over, life does not stop. So it's Sunday, it is the day after the 2 weddings, and I I'm taking the day to get some sneak peeks edited, get my vendor lists all ready. So when I want to be posting sneak peeks throughout the next couple of weeks, I don't have to be like trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to rest and hydrate, and I have my heating pad behind me. My dog's coming in. Trying to keep the momentum of the weddings going by posting here and there on social, and trying to capitalize on the, sharing that is going to happen after the wedding. I like to do my sneak peeks like really quickly so that people are still really excited, and other people haven't posted like a ton of their photos yet, because everyone has their iPhone out, some people have their cameras. So I just kind of like to get in there first so that my photos are the first ones that get seen. So final takeaways from how to survive your doubleheader wedding weekend. Obviously, we are here to serve our clients. It's about the clients, it's not about you. But as much as that is true, you also have to remember that you cannot serve your clients the way that you want to serve them if you're not taking care of yourself. You will not be able to provide the experience that you want to provide if you are running on no energy, no sleep, you're dehydrated, you're in pain. You really also need to be prioritizing yourself and your well-being. I'm not saying that the way that I go about preparing for things like this is the right way or the only way. I just know that for me, when I first started doing weddings, there was so much like mystery behind it, because there's nobody that's there with you that's telling you that you're doing it right. There's nobody that's telling you how to do anything. You really have to figure out all of this on your own. I just kind of wanted to make this video because when I first started out, I would always just want to know, like, what do other photographers do to get ready? Like, what's the morning look like for them? Is everybody as nervous as I am? Does everybody like feel as stressed as I do? And like when you're on Instagram and you're just seeing the stories from the day and the photographer posting about how excited they were and how much they loved their couple and how great everything was, and they're not talking about how much their back hurts or how hungry they were for hours and how many times they had to go up and down the stairs and how much their feet were hurting. And it's like, all of this is the reality of being a wedding photographer, and I just kind of hope that with these videos that maybe you get some valuable information from it, and maybe it makes you feel more confident and just less alone in general, just knowing that like other people are going through the same things that you are, and as much as we love our jobs, like it doesn't mean that it's not hard. Get out there, rock your doubleheader wedding weekend. I actually have a triple wedding weekend, I don't know how to say it, a triple header wedding weekend coming up this October, so this was good practice for that. Anyways, thanks for watching. As always, let me know what else you guys might like to see. I'm really open to anything. Obviously, I was mostly like in my pajamas for this video, so I will shoot pretty much anything that you want to see, so just let me know. Noodle, why are you having to be so annoying right now? Hey!
Hi. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Noodle! No, buddy!